at once. A lot of shit. I feel a lot of shit been hitting me at once. Tired of discussing till my roller runs. I feel in love, but they hate just as much. Hoes want attention, they don't get enough. I put the lean, I don't do no double cup. Keep some OG in the raw, make sure it's stuffed.
Yo, we back. Hot Society Podcast, episode 77, right? Yeah, God,
77, baby.
77, man. That's
77, man.
lucky number 77, man. But yeah, we back, man. Episode 77. I'm your host, Beehive, man. We got our co-hosts in the building. We got Saz24 in the building.
What's good, man? We in here, man.
Returning back, our other co-hosts. We got my boy, my cousin, my big brother, Tor Hess, 973 in the building.
You already. It's all family over here,
What's
man.
going on, fellas? How y'all been? How y'all been this week?
Doing
How y'all
good,
been
man.
this week?
Just taking it easy, man. Watching sports, everything, getting caught up on everything, baseball, everything starting up. So, you know.
Baseball, yeah. Yo, look, I want to move directly into, first of all, how was your week? I'm sorry. How was your week? You ain't good?
It was good. It was productive. It was good, man.
Yeah, I ain't do shit.
My
I
little
do the
man
same
had a
shit.
game today, man. He almost had 10 rebounds
That's
in
what's
that
up.
game. He had a, you know what I mean? He got to score the bucket, couple steals, blocks, assists. He was
Shit,
doing his
rebounds
thing.
is underrated. I
On his
think,
thing, man.
word up.
Yeah.
Rebounds
all
is
around
underrated.
players, man.
Gotta
Yeah.
give catch. See, Dennis Rodman made a career out of fucking rebounds.
Yeah.
But yo, man, I want to get into, because you know I got some news today or last night. It's very disheartening to me, especially because you know in 1999 I was 10 years old, right? And that's it. I'm glad you here because if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't have the type of love I have for hip hop that I do today. And it's certain things, you know, and I mean, and like in 1999, I was 10 years old, and I know that's the time that I really know I fell in love with hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? Like I really got into it at that time, and it was DMX.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
that was basic. That wasn't the introduction, but that was what I fell in love with, the Rough Riders movement and DMX especially. So to hear that, you know, he overdosed last night or early this morning was crazy, man. It shook me up. You know, TMZ reported that he overdosed in a Ramada Hotel in White Plains, New York, or Yonkers, New York, and he went to the hospital in White Plains. But yeah, man, like it's sad. Like it's sad because we all know DMX been going through this, suffering from addiction for quite a while. Like since he was about 14 years old.
Yeah,
You know,
long
he's
time,
50
man.
now, so that's he been suffering. He been going through this for a long time. Like it's just surprising to me because I thought that he was on the up and up at this point in his life. Like I thought he was cleaning up. You know, he gained weight. He was getting back into music. You know, it's just sad. Like how y'all feel about that? Like what's going on?
I don't know. I thought at the Drink Champs, he was looking good, man. He looked like he was clear minded. You know, he dropped the drugs. He got rid of that. You know what I mean? Doing the regular. You know what I mean? A little drinking, a little alcohol, but he looked good, man. I thought that whole thing was behind him. I thought the drugs was behind him, man. To be honest with you, man.
Yeah,
So,
I thought the same thing. And you know, and he was on Drink Champs. He had his kids with him. He got a bunch of kids like in all different states and shit. Like it's just that shit just fucked me up. Like what was your reaction to it?
I think it's something triggered him. Like I think
To relapse, you saying?
yeah, the relapse.
Like
You know,
emotional.
because addiction is a strong beast. That's a strong
It's a
beast.
part of you, yeah.
It's a part of it, you know what I mean? So, you know, with that, you know, even though you're looking good, you're doing good, it could be something happen or somebody says something or a loved one distant themselves, anything that could be like now trigger you to go down that dark path that you are familiar with. You feel me? Like you are familiar with that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just unfortunate that, you know, over the years of drug use, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? When you go back to that at 50 years old, B, like that's bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, cause if he got clean, if he got 100% clean, right? Now you already shock your body with the withdrawals. Once you go through that, So you get through that part of it, and then you clean for a while. Then like if something trigger your addiction, like you just said, and you go ahead and indulge again after X amount of time, you shocking your body all over again, negative, in a negative way this time.
Yeah.
So now, like they said, he had a heart attack and all that, and it's just like I hope he pull out of it, man. I'm praying for DMX.
Seriously, man.
Not even on no music shit. Like if he never drop another fucking record again in his life, that's cool with me. Like I don't want him to go out like
At
that.
all.
Like you feel what I'm saying?
You know, it's speaking importance to every situation has a message behind it. And I think this is an importance to a message that I take from it is like, yo, as an individual, attack your demons. Like, real talk, like yourself. Everybody know what negative habits they have. You feel me?
Yeah, but that's what he preaches, though. He preached, you know what I mean? Fight your demons. Your demon is yourself. You know what I'm saying? Fight that. And that's what he was promoting, man. Like,
because he was doing it
in the demon.
He was doing it while he was promoting it, and that's just. But like, you truly got to like conquer that inner demon. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's the message I take from it, because if you don't, it's gonna clip you. It's gonna clip you.
He was talking about that on a podcast when he said he made that song with the alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about that.
The
that
Damien shit.
Yeah, he was talking about that, man. So.
Yeah, man, it's just unfortunate.
Like, I don't think a lot of people know how he even got hooked on drugs in the first place. Cause it was like if you look through his career, when he was on top and when he was selling millions of records, going platinum and 2 albums in 1 year, he was on drugs that whole time. Like you would have never knew unless you actually knew him. See, it wasn't no Twitter at the time. It wasn't no social media. So only people who really knew was the people around him.
Yeah.
You know, like it was rumors going around, but I mean, I never believed that shit like that. Like not to that extent, because I'm like, yo, how is he on crack? Like they told me he's smoking crack. How the fuck are you on crack and you are doing all this amazing shit? Like I couldn't understand it.
Talent
like,
is talent, bro.
But you know, I'm looking at crackheads in the hood, like
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, nah, DMX can't be doing the same shit they doing.
But talent is talent. Like, talent is talent. I remember, like, no lie, like smoking weed before my high school games, being blasted, going out, getting 23 points, 11 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm productive. You feel me? Because talent is talent, bro. But if you keep abusing it and abusing it and abusing
it catches up to you.
It catches up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Let's remind ourselves when he started the drugs, he had a jail stint. He was in shape. He had just got out of jail.
I was under the impression that he started as far as somebody, he just walked up on the dude on the block and asked him to hit his blunt, just like everybody probably did.
And they
at
laced
one point.
it, right? He said
it
something
was
about
laced
that.
already. Yeah,
Yeah.
he said like the dude he was already smoking it, I guess,
And he was a young shorty and shit.
and he passed it to him. Like, first of all, don't ever pass nobody no lace shit. If that's what you into, if that's the type of shit, if that's how you get down, keep that shit to yourself. You feel what I'm
Niggas be
saying?
doing that shit though. Niggas be doing that shit to shorties.
That's
man.
some sucker shit. Like, I
Niggas
don't
be
understand
doing that shit
That's
to
some straight
shorties,
sucker
bro.
shit. Like, you
That'll
can't.
get you hurt, man.
Niggas are doing that shit to shorties, man. That shit fucked up, man. I remember one time I was in Jersey City, they tried to do that shit. They Sherm and shit over there. Like,
Bro, it's
like,
people.
niggas be doing
It's some
fucked
sick
up
people,
shit.
bro. I talk about this a lot. Like I watch the. It's not a plug or anything, but I watch like How to Catch a Predator on YouTube, where they be setting up.
You must be really interested in that shit.
No, because that
You be
shit is
watching
funny.
this
It's funny as shit. I'm telling you, it's funny as shit.
It's funny.
That I got hooked on that shit because it's hilarious. But nevertheless, it was one guy on there who actually admitted to that he was willing to give a 4-year-old crystal meth. Like,
Yeah, some fucked up people.
so these are the people that's out here, and these guys look regular looking guys. Like, you would never know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that shit is just crazy. Like, I don't think. Like, pray for DMX, man.
Definitely.
Pray for
The
DMX.
Wiles to
Definitely, man.
DMX.
Now,
And you see the industry went crazy. Like Missy Elliott, to the whole industry responded, and that's a sign of a great one. You know what I mean?
He was about to drop a project with West Side Gun.
I feel like if DMX wouldn't have been on drugs throughout his career, I feel like he could have been bigger than Jay-Z in some effect. Like if he would have been able to get his business in order and have the foresight that a Jay-Z has, because at the time, DMX was bigger than Jay-Z.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Bigger artist, selling more records, more popular artists.
And he won the battle. Against Jay-Z.
And against Jay-Z, he won the, yeah.
Definitely.
You talking about the pool hall shit?
Yeah, when he told him he put pinstripes across his windpipe.
Pinstripes across his windpipes. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, definitely. I think the Muslim dude actually had the most impressive verse of that whole thing. But that's another story. The dude in the bow tie. Yeah, everybody know that. That's a classic battle, DMX versus Jay-Z. And speaking of Jay-Z stories, you know, you had Cameron. He just did a Drink Champs interview. Just came out. It premiered today, actually. And he was giving his DMX stories. And you got Jay-Z stories, excuse me. You got Gilly the Kid giving his Jay-Z story as far as he feels like Jay-Z blackballed him. You know, when Jay-Z... Major Figures came to Rockefeller, and you know they wanted to sign Major Figures, and you know the deal wasn't right.
Yeah.
So they turned it down, and this is how he gets state property, right? Gilly says state property came in and took that deal, so they basically replaced Major Figures with state property, right? So once he didn't take the deal, he says that he walked into the office with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z told him, you know, I'm gonna make it hard for you.
That's crazy.
And he feel like he really made it hard for him. Like he feel like his career hasn't did what it's supposed to do since then. Like but like when you looking on it, right? When you looking at a career like Gilly the Kid's at the time when he was rapping, you don't see that he's being blackballed. Like you don't see this.
Not at all.
Like, but when you hear about it later on, you be like, damn, this dude was struggling the whole time.
Yeah.
But you don't really know this. You feel me? Dude still got jewelry and all this. But rappers be struggling and you don't know it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, like, do y'all feel like Jay-Z really be putting in the, like the blackball effect type of shit? Like, y'all think he be doing that type of shit?
I definitely do. I don't know. You know what I mean? Per se, I'm a Nas type guy, so I always kept like a side eye on Jay-Z, and he been doing crazy shit for years, man. He been turning his back, leaving people behind for years, man. And if you don't see the track record, then you know what I mean, it's just like you ain't looking, bro. Like you ain't looking. He been doing this shit for years, bro.
All right, so I get what you're saying. Like a lot of people could say he left dudes like Beanie Siegel behind. He left dudes like
but I don't
Dame
think
Dash.
He left Beanie. That one
I'm gonna
tricky.
let you hold on. I'm gonna let you respond. Let me just run down the people who they say he did shady shit. They say he did shady shit to DMX. You know, they say he railroaded his career. They say Dame Dash, Beanie Siegel, the whole state property, Kanye West. They say about this all these. So how you feel about that? Like, do you feel
I just feel like this is America.
Okay.
This is America, United States. Like, if you want to succeed, if you want to get up in this motherfucker, you gonna have to do some cruddy shit. You gonna it's no other way unless you gonna play it safe and you gonna be like Mr. Buddy.
So you saying he had to do that?
I think he recognized the potential and the projection of his movement, and he was just Xing people out and just using them for their potential for that moment, which is fucked up. But this is America, bro. Like, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It's a monopolized type of situation.
See, if your theory was true, I mean, he would have to went into that with preconceived notions that he was gonna do that. I don't think that's the case.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just he's seen it like, oh, this nigga's fucking up. These niggas ain't got the same, like, oh man. Like,
I think it was more of that. I think it was more of like, see, because Kanye West is, I think if it wasn't for the whole shit that Kanye do, I think he would still be cool with Jay-Z. 50 Cent wanted Lloyd Banks to be how Kanye West is. He wanted him to take initiative in his own career. I think that's what Jay-Z wanted from all the other guys as far as, like how much can a guy do for you if he already put you on?
$1 million.
He already stamped you. That's all you really need in the rap game. Like,
well, in Benny Siegel case, he kept getting locked up.
See? And that's why I was going to start on.
Yeah.
So he kept like most of them dudes kept getting in trouble. So I understand the early part of Rockefeller where as though he said, "Yo, I'm trying to change the game. I'm trying to change my life. I gotta get away from these guys."
Yeah.
I understand that part. But now let's look at the last 10 years now.
Okay.
He's still doing. He just promised everybody, "Oh, we're gonna have a title. It's gonna be for black. It's gonna be black owned. All this." He makes the money. Then he turn right around and sell it to somebody else. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
He does. That's what he does.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like he's not elevating us as a culture. He's supposed to be for the culture. Like when you look at back in the day, you could find 10 people that's still together. Boot camp. You could find people like that was still together, that kept the culture together. No matter they didn't care about the money. They cared about the culture, the rap. You know what I'm saying? They cared about the albums, how many people we could put on this, how many beats we can do, the producers. Everybody was together.
See,
you see what I'm saying?
the problem, I get what you're saying. The problem with that, because the key words you just said is they didn't care about the money, right? But that's cool. They didn't care about the money. They cared about the culture, which is respectable. But the problem with that is it's still money being made. So they not caring about the money. Somebody is getting this money, whether you care about it or not. So I think in Jay's position is like, nah, I'm gonna get, like, we putting in this work, I'm gonna take the money. Now, whether that led to him snaking people, I don't know. But like I just think that, you know, we look at Jay, we put so much expectations on his actions.
Yeah.
And he's just a regular man, just like everybody else
that make 24 hours.
That make mistakes. Now, can he help? Can he do more to help? Of course, but we don't know exactly what he do behind the scenes. But I'm talking about just as far as the artist, you know, Oskino calling him out, saying, you know, if I had Jay-Z money, wouldn't none of my friends be broke and all that. But then again, do this guy look at y'all as friends? Like, we don't, like, I don't think so.
We don't know the behind the story, behind the scenes stuff. So
I don't think so. I
don't think he look at these guys as friends.
So
like, I think the guys he look at as friends are the guys that's with him. You know, the guys that we hear about that we don't see.
But
Tata and all these guys.
But if your bottom line is money though, and you just throwing everybody under the bus, that's not commendable as
your morals is
black,
fucked up.
as a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an example. He promoted like he owned the part of the Nets. He jumped out there like he was owner. Like he had some stake.
He had like 1%.
1%.
Okay.
Then after everybody, support the movement, support the team,
coming to the game, everything.
coming to the games. Everybody, you know what I mean, getting the he took the whole hood and flipped it upside down where he live at. There's people that can't even pay the rent because the stadium is right in the middle of the projects. But he act like he was dead to support. And then soon as it got built, he gone. He didn't stay to support.
That's a great point.
He didn't stay to support.
I don't know. I can't argue. I can't argue on his behalf when it comes to stuff like that, because only he would know.
But that's a great point.
But he didn't stay, even with that 1%. He could have stayed, and then you know what I mean.
That has inflated that whole area. Inflated everything.
Everybody went.
Oh yeah. We already know Brooklyn is completely gentrified. I told you I went to Brooklyn with my guy. You know, we did we shot a video over there. It's fucking beautiful, man.
People
like,
walking 10 poodles and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful, man. Fulton Street and St. James, right there on the corner where Biggie grew up.
That's how they get in downtown Newark. Huh? They try to do that.
Oh yeah, that's over with, man.
But if you listen to the stories about Fulton and St. James, like, and you watch the old videos and you see how it looked back then to how it is now, well, like, it's night and day. Like, it's beautiful out there. Like, I love it.
Yeah,
people walking up and down the street, walking, like you said, walking Shih Tzus and shit like that.
Hey, how you doing? Type shit.
Yeah.
And you got people that say,
a Russian lady lives in Biggie Small. A Russian lady lives in Biggie Small's apartment that he grew up in.
Wow.
Yeah. It's hip hop for you, man. Listen, man, this is how we doing it, man. It's hip hop, man. It's not maybe elevating, baby. Jay-Z, he brought Russians to
you know, one thing about hip hop that I dislike is the credit of, like you said, you know, the Russian lady. You know, she don't know that's Biggie Smalls.
No, she knows. People, because people come there all the time. It's like a tourist attraction.
It's like, you know what I mean, capitalization off of hip hop, right? So what I mean by that, you know, this guy just Nipsey Hussle book just came out. Some book about Nipsey Hussle with his interviews.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, all right, you know, that's what's up. A brother caught this or a sister caught this. Nah, it's a white man.
Oh, but yo,
that took the interviews and got okayed by his family and put it into a book and made it now like an autobiography of his life. But like, it's really crazy, bro. Like, he really capitalized off of Nipsey Hussle just because he was able to get those interviews with him personally, face to face, and over the phone. And now he put that in the book, got the okay by the family, came out with a whole autobiography book.
Yo, somebody just told me the Marathon store ain't there no more.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, it's not.
Wow, bro.
But to what you just said, like, I don't really hear anything that's. You said it's his interviews that he conducted, and he got permission from the family. I mean, I don't really see nothing wrong with that.
I don't see, but it's just like, but
if
I look
it's
at
his interview, if he conducted these interviews and it's his interviews,
that's his intellectual property.
Yeah, and he got permission from the family. He got the blessing. I can't knock him for that.
I don't knock him. I just look at it like, damn, like it's another one that's like.
No, what I do find is foul because you got the BMF story supposed to come out, right? 50's supposed to be doing the TV series, and you got a guy. He's a black guy. He owns the intellectual property rights to the name Big Meech and something else. He basically owns that name, basically, in the story or something like that. He trademarked it. But he doesn't even know these guys. Like, he doesn't know Big Meech. Like, he has nothing to do with BMF.
I think they could dispute that.
Who? You talking about as far as stars
if Meech come home, and you know what I mean, if he want to dispute that, I think he has a case, because somebody can't take your whole likeness without your, you know what I mean, without you.
If he owns it,
but he owns Big Meech. That's not his name is Demetrius Fluttery or something like that. Like, his name is not Big Meech. We know him as Big Meech.
He owns that. Damn.
So it's like somebody come in and trademark Sag 24. You be like, yo, that's my name. No, that's not your name.
Yeah,
not technically, it's not your name. It's what you call yourself.
Yeah, on paper, if you beat the person to the gun, like
you gotta beat him to the punch. But
that's the stealing, the culture vultures, right?
Yeah. No, but the guy, he's a black guy. This is what I'm saying. So to me, it's kind of just it's just sucker shit to me. Like, it's just little, like, I wouldn't even think to go do no shit like that. Like, I'm about to go.
Not at all.
Like, I wouldn't even think we right now, it's Hot Sighted Podcast, but we record in Bravery Studios. He already got this trademarked and all that, but if he didn't, I wouldn't even think to go trademark Bravery. It's not mine. It's like, I don't, like, why would I even think to go do that? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
and now it makes sense of why you asked that question with a previous interview with the rap battle guy, Arsenal,
yes.
You did. You asked that question as far as, like, you know, what made you think about doing the same exact thing from Smack TV and the whole Smack.
Oh yeah,
thing.
with the he did the UW shit.
Yeah.
That didn't go. I think they shut down shit. They had a big battle with Lux and Hollow. It kind of fucked it up for them. Speaking of battle rap, though, we want to, since you segued to battle rap right now, going down as we speak. Well, not as y'all seeing this. By the time y'all see this, it already happened. But as we recording this, Cassidy and Hitman Holla is battling right now.
Oh, man.
Cassidy has another battle now.
Wow.
That boy is about to get washed.
I'm going to tell you. So, all right, y'all obviously think he's getting washed.
Nah, he was about to, though. I know that, like, they had
you talking about
Hollow? You talking about Hollow the Don?
No, Hitman Holla. From St. Louis.
St. Louis, like because they had an interaction before.
They had a face-off.
Where they were almost about to, like, this nigga pulled the gun out, like, almost like he hit allegedly. He was like, I'll air this bitch the fuck out.
The face off it went viral. Pretty sure anybody who anybody who got anything to do with, you got any interest in battle rap whatsoever, you probably seen it. You know, so they were sitting across from each other and it just got crazy. Like, they ain't even talk about battle rap and
I ain't like how Cassidy was coming. Like,
no, let me tell you about Cassidy. If you watched it, you got to catch it in the middle. He smiles at ARP. ARP is the owner of the league. He's the one who books it. He gave him a little smirk. This is all like promotion. This is all the Hulk Hogan. You know, Hulk Hogan behind it.
Yeah,
no, this is what it is. Like, this is what it is. You sell the fight. It makes, I ain't gonna lie, I want to purchase the pay-per-view because I want to see what happens.
Yeah. Because of that.
yes, this is the genius of what Cassidy does. And this is why Cassidy is booked again. Because he draws in pay-per-view streams, he draws in people in the crowd. Whether he gets up there and gets cooked or not, if you wait enough time before you book him again, he's gonna get up there and he's gonna sell the shit out the fight. I don't know what it is, how he does it, but he makes people believe that this time it's gonna be different. Every time he goes up there.
Can you name me like a rapper that went to that stage and won?
From you talking about like an industry rapper, like the dude
Industry
who make
rapper.
albums and all that, coming over there and catching a dub.
Yeah.
I would have to say probably what's my man name? Los. King Los.
King Los. Okay.
He's probably the only one. I don't know if he actually caught a win or not, because he hasn't battled too much.
Wasn't he still like on both sides? He wasn't.
I never knew him to battle. I never knew him to battle. I only knew him from Bad Boy. I only knew him from being with Puff and Bad Boy.
I don't know. I kind of heard him on some like battle rap type stuff already. Like
I don't know, but I'm not sure. He could have been. He from Baltimore shit. He could have been before he got on. But as far as like the smack and all that, nah, he never was on there. But you know, he came back a couple. What's my man name He from Newark. What's my man name? Cannabis. He got washed.
He looking for a notebook.
He bought out. He got washed. Yeah. Joe Button washed. Jay Mills washed. Oh, I know who the best nigga to come back from the industry is Cassidy, man, Jag. He actually battling tonight too.
Yeah, Jag was good.
He was good. But so y'all don't think Cassidy could like what's wrong with the way he battle raps? Have you seen the Arsenal battle?
Yeah, I seen it.
So what do you think is wrong with the way he battle raps?
Oh, the same thing that's wrong with all of them. The delivery. The delivery ain't there. The battle rap delivery is way different than somebody going in a booth and dropping an album or dropping a song.
Mm-hmm.
They delivery ain't right. They not connecting with the crowd.
The energy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the energy is different. And you know, like when they rapping, they looking dead at each other. Like they not even like. He's not putting the same energy that a battle rapper gonna give you. He gonna say certain things and look at the crowd and get people involved and stuff like that. And that's what they lack. They lack that crowd connection that the battle rappers already have. They already have that. They've been doing that all the whole time. So just them, it's like they get up to in front of the person and they rapping to them like they in a booth. You see what I'm saying?
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
See, I think with Cassidy's situation, right? Because everybody different with the way they battle rap. I mean, the 40 Cal actually did good too. I forgot about him.
40 Cal.
40 Cal came back. He had it debatable, but as far as Cassidy, the way he doesn't. Like, when he first came back against Disaster, I thought he did phenomenal. I thought he did pretty good. He actually won that battle. But Disaster, his raps, I don't like at all.
Yeah, I don't really
like no matter who he rapping against, I don't like his raps. So if my man over here was to rap against Disaster, I'd probably pick him because I don't like his raps. So it made Cassidy shit seem a little better. And it was like in the garage or something like that. But ever since then, it's just like, I don't know what he talking. Like,
he's doing this shit for a bag, bro. Like,
he's definitely getting paid.
He hurt, but like in a sense, like, it's sad.
I think it's hurting. It's gonna hurt us in the long run. See,
it's sad though. I look at it sad because like I could see like, yo, you really hurting. Like you really kind of like basically selling your whole the art.
He seemed delusional too.
The art of hip hop, the art of your whole talent that you have,
his legacy.
Like you selling this shit. You selling it just for a bag, bro. Like this shit gonna fuck you up 10 years from now, 5 years from now. If you know what I'm saying.
If he could turn it around today, like we don't know what's gonna happen today. If he could turn it around, even if he lose, but he could turn it around where he made it entertaining and he was like, you did good. Like you learned now. Like I think it would be good for his career. Like,
but it's sad that we still talking about his career when like. He was popping when he came out the gate. He was popping.
He was the man.
And the fact that like he doesn't really have any ownership in the hip hop game and just this rap period, it's a little sad it's a little sad because now you understand. All right, he gonna always be searching for that bag because the lack of the ownership.
Talking about early on,
Or like establishing ownership, like.
but you
Like,
gotta
you know what I
understand,
mean?
he came in at a time when that wasn't a thing. Like it's cool to talk about ownership now and being independent and
Gotta
owning
be ahead of the
and
game.
owning
I
your
guess,
master. Yeah, you're right. But you gotta understand, like this guy, he came in probably 16, 17 years old at a time when major record labels was the thing to do. Like it wasn't no social media, so you couldn't just do it yourself.
Yeah.
On that
or Steve
scale.
Stout, right? You heard what Steve Stout
Yeah,
just
yeah,
did?
it wasn't no United Masters. It wasn't no streaming at all. It wasn't none of this type of thing. Like, so you needed a major to even have a career. Like, if without a major record label at that time, you don't have a career.
Yeah.
Without the radio, without BT, 106 Park, whatever it was, if without that stuff, you don't have a career. So you needed that at that time. And you know, shit. At this time, he's independent now, but you know, those are the records you want to own. The hotel and the can't get no better and all that. That's the shit bringing in residual income.
So I got a question, right?
Not the new shit.
Is Young Boy, NBA Young Boy, signed to a record label?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. I'm not sure which one, but I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah, probably Atlantic or something like that.
Because you know, I'm starting to get a perceived notion that these record labels, once they are signed, they baby these motherfuckers. Like when I say baby, like enable to the point where now this nigga's locked up. He got a tally full of fucking legal troubles. Like this shit is crazy, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like it could have been some type of prevention. Like, and it seemed like when they sign with these record labels, they just let them run.
Cause that's what sells, man.
That's you right.
Them getting into a scuffle, them getting into little shootouts that sells. So they want
drops
that.
numbers.
They promote that.
Yeah, because they don't really care about NBA YoungBoy. Why? Because it's another one coming down the pipeline.
Exactly.
It's a 6-year-old kid right now that they know in a few years he's gonna be the next NBA YoungBoy. And we gonna sign him. So if you fuck up your life, that's cool because we gonna make up.
That shit crazy.
We gonna make our money off you while you're here, and once you go fuck up your life, cool, go ahead. It's all good with us.
This nigga got the Eastern District of like the super court, like Superior Court denying bail for his ass. Like it's
so
looking
what did he
bad.
get? He got caught with a gun. He got a gun charge. Right?
Yeah, from 2020 arrest, but it's also on top of other charges, a violation, violation of drugs and like having drugs in the system, violation of not going to meetings. Is they piled it up.
All right, since you brought that up, let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel about these people that's committing these major crimes and they just letting them go?
Like what you mean? Like who?
Just for instance, T.I. when he got caught with all that stuff and they just letting him go now. Now, if you
talking about with the guns and shit?
Yeah,
but you know what he had to do for that.
I understand that, but once I say the same thing with NBA YoungBoy, he committed a crime. They just let him go.
Yeah.
So what's going on? I know somebody.
Oh, he out.
No, but it was from 2020 arrest. They let him out and they locked him back up now because
of the violation and all.
Violation, and he continued to have criminal involvement.
Is this under bail reform?
Well, we know, like to your point, like we know a lot of that got to do with snitching. Like a lot of these motherfuckers be in there, you know what I mean, singing to the choir, man. You know, speaking of rappers singing to the choir, you know, for people who are familiar with Philadelphia hip hop, it's a major Philadelphia artist right now who's under the fire for talking, you know what I mean, having an interview with federal agents. Dark Low, my boy, Dark Low.
Dark Low.
Yeah, Dark Low is, you know, but people don't know who Dark Low is. You know, he was basically the protege to A.R.Rab, OBH Records out of Philadelphia. Yeah, he was like the, you know what I mean, they was like the Shaq and Kobe of OBH, you know. And you got Leak Moss, which is A.R.Rab's little brother. You know, they get into a little back and forth over the internet this past 2 days. And, you know, basically Dark Low went into a guy that he brought around OBH snitched on A.R.Rab. And from Dark Lo's perspective, he lied on him. He like what he's snitching about is not even true. So what he did was he wrote this guy a letter. You know, basically it wasn't no direct threats in the letter, but he said shit like, I'm gonna fuck your baby moms. You know what I mean? Like you a master splinter and all that. You know what I mean? Like grinding them up type of thing. You feel me? But what he doesn't understand is that the feds take all of that as threats, as threatening the witness. Yep. You saying you're gonna fuck his baby mother, you're gonna, you know what I mean, you calling him all these names and stuff. They look at all of that as tampering, as witness tampering, threatening the witness and all that. Yeah. And he said some crazy things in there that he said. I'm not gonna repeat what they are because he's saying that the feds messed up on the paperwork, basically saying that, I could be better for you out there than in here. Now, he's saying that quote came from them, but the way they got it written on the paper is if he said it and repeated it. So that's where Leak Moss problem comes in at. Now, like, what advice can you give people about going in there and talking to these feds without no lawyers or representation or anything? Because he went in there under the notion that this is just about a letter. I could talk to them, no problem. It's something like a letter.
Don't do it.
I could go in there and talk.
Supposed to say nothing at all.
It's like an illusion of water.
The more you talk, the less your chances is of getting out.
Yeah.
Like in my instance, man, when I got grabbed, they started telling me, say something. As soon as I started saying something, the detective looked at me like, he balled the paper up. He said, man, threw it in the garbage and said, man, don't say nothing. And I got off.
Well, he looked you out then.
He definitely looked me out because he threw the whole statement in the garbage. So that just told me from that day forward, when I get in here, just don't even say nothing at all. At all.
Yeah, because that was a different situation. And in most cases, like, that's their job, to get you convicted. Like, they don't really care about you or like how you felt about the situation or anything like that. Their job is just to get a conviction. So they tell you anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Yeah.
They tell you that. Mm-hmm. So like if you go in there and you start talking, and they're gonna use all that to trip you up, everything. And it's gonna come back on you, man.
You said you was here, and then you wasn't there, and then you said you was here,
and then some, and a lot of times, when we walk out here, we do things in the world. We not by ourselves. So when you telling your story now, I got to tell. I was here, you was with me. Now I got to tell on you. If I'm telling, exactly. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you just got to keep it quiet, man. That's what lawyers are for. That's what they get paid very, very well for.
Very fucking well.
Word up to go in there and talk about all that type of shit, man.
Like 20 motherfucking K. Fuck y'all.
I don't know about Dark Lord. He saw what AR-Rab. He saw what AR-Rab did. He said all that stuff off wax and it still caught up to him. Why would you even say something?
But I'm just personally, I'm just tired of our black people really just going through when they were born in situations that is unfortunate, right? And they're trying to make the best way possible, and they do make the best way possible, and they make it out. I'm tired of them.
And then going backwards type of thing.
Yeah, bro, that shit is killer. From the DMX thing to the Dark Lord. It just
happens a lot.
It happens too many times, and it's like, damn, like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, even when you successful, you moving, then you gotta be on a swivel head, like out here.
It happens a lot. See, I think the record companies, that. This is why they call hip hop a young man's sport too, because like a lot of these record companies, they don't want a guy who has some like sense about himself to come in there and give him a record deal. Like a guy who, a guy who probably like, they're not gonna come and get like a 30-year-old guy who been through some things, who fucked some money up already in his life. You know what I mean? Who came up on his own, probably fell off, came up again a few times. They don't want that guy. Cause that guy not gonna fall for the bullshit. He been through the mill already. He been through it already. Right. They want the 18-year-old, the 16-year-old, the guy who need permission to sign this, the 20-year-old. Cause these guys never really been through nothing yet. So they get that couple $1 million, they gonna go fucking crazy.
Give you a 360 deal. Everything we want a part of everything for the rest of your life type shit.
It's pretty much standard nowadays.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? But, United Masters is trying to
United Masters.
Kick something
Steve
off.
Stout.
Steve Stout with a $50 million, I guess, investment that they raised up or whatever towards United Masters and partnerships with
He
artists.
getting like TikTok artists and stuff like
yeah,
that. Right?
yeah.
Well, any artist.
It don't matter.
It's a platform for.
I think that's
you can
brilliant.
put your music up there right now. Like it could be any artist. Like you got.
But Steve Stout, he's a slickster, man.
There's something behind it. We gonna find out.
No, it's basically $5 a month, and you could keep 100% of all your proceeds, or you could give them 5% of the proceeds, and you could upload, and you could basically be distributed for free. If they take 5%, you take 95%, or you could take 100% and pay $5 a month. That's what he said.
Yeah, it gotta change because that's what the money not there. People is not making that the money like they used to off of that no more. You see what I'm saying? So he had to get they gotta change the framework where as though they could get something off of it because they're not getting that distribution like they was in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta get their money some type of way. They not selling CDs no more, so they
distribution has changed. Like, you got
but also the artists are coming with their fans.
Yeah.
The artists are coming with 250K fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 90K following. They're coming with a whole following. So now that changed up the game. Like, why I need that record label? I got over 1 million followers.
Exactly.
Every time I drop a music, it get like what 1 million or 300K.
So you bringing all those followers to the platform. You see what I'm saying? So it's a win-win for him.
Yeah, it's a win-win, of course.
Well, it's not like a Spotify or iTunes or nothing like that. It's just like DistroKid or
and marketing.
It's just his platform, his website, whatever you want to call it. It gets you on all of these streaming services. And then it starts to get you paid and all that. It's not a platform itself. So like it's just distribution. That's all it is. Like I don't know. Like I don't know how he say he got over 1 million artists that distribute through him. So you know,
sound good.
I hope it's on the up and up. I hope it ain't on no bullshit. You feel me? United Masters. You know what I mean? If anybody out there know about it, let us know in the comment section how your experience is.
Seriously. And then also about the NFTs, I hear a lot about them shits.
Yeah, Jim Jones be talking about them shits a lot.
Yeah, man. It's, you know what I mean? Basically, Yachty was like the first person to kind of like start fucking with that shit. It's a digital coins.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like you pay a certain amount of money, you get like say a Post Malone coin, and now you get to be able to go in certain concerts that he has digitally and you get access to exclusive merch and exclusive things. Like it's like a portal.
You know, that makes me understand even more that people would pretty much buy anything.
Yeah.
Like
anything.
yeah, pretty much buy anything. But it makes sense though. Like I look at that stuff like when people buy Travis Scott sneakers for X amount of dollars or Post Malone Crocs going for $15,000. Like it might sound crazy to an adult today, but if you think about it, like back in the day, like anything Allen Iverson name was attached to, I would have wanted to be a part of.
Yeah.
So like I get it, like I understand when kids love Travis Scott and they go buy a fucking McDonald's merchandise T-shirt. Like I understand, like they love Travis Scott. Anything he's a part of, they want to be a part of. It makes sense.
It's just like when you come from the hood, like we come from the hood. So
well, no, it's not even like we not kids anymore. So we not that easily influenced by people like that.
Even when we was kids, we come from the hood. Like our parents is not spending motherfucking $1,000,
yeah, that too.
$500,
that too.
And that's where I think these rich kids have more accessibility now, like because of internet. Like, so you have a kid that's getting $10,000 allowances type shit. These motherfuckers is the ones that get
allowance. That sounds like a salary.
No, but it's crazy out here. Like I'm telling you, like I went out to St. Thomas More, a prep school that costs $40,000 a year, bro. It was a kid there that gets paid $5,000 for his allowance every month. He was only 16 years old.
I'll stay home forever. Like
He
you
had a
don't even
Range
need to-
Rover in his house parked because his parents bought him that Range Rover before he got his license.
Yeah.
So like you have these type of kids and they
Yeah.
are like drooling over our culture. Like they
Yeah.
love us.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's
you
like
know what I'm saying?
it's like the tour bus effect, you know.
They love us,
Yeah.
bro. Like
I get what you're saying. But like I want to get into
oh, that ain't mine, man. That's
Nah,
that
you good.
Gallo.
You good.
Galley up, nigga.
I want to get into friends and business, right?
Yeah.
How do how do you deal with friends and business? Because if everybody out there right now, the Joe Budden show, like his co-host basically left. You know, he up there with some new people right now. You know, his co-host basically
Rory, whatever that guy.
Rory and Maul. You know, they basically left the show. You know, and it's just sad when you see, you know what I mean, they've been doing it for like 5 years now. They put together so much work. Like we on 77, they on episode 400 or something. Like they've been putting in a lot of work, and to see it kind of come to this now is sad, bro. I mean, like, but like, I thought them guys was partners. I thought they all did it together.
Seriously.
Like you think Joe is wrong for it being like for them being his employees? Cause I'm be honest, in my opinion, I don't think it's wrong for them being his employees and not partners, like 50-50 partners of the show, simply because shit, if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be a show. Like he the one built the show.
He's the face. He's the face.
He's
of
definitely
the show.
the face. I'm not saying that these guys need to be 33 and a third, 3 ways. I'm not saying that, but I think they should have they should have a little bit of equity in it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they should have some action.
But I think Joe Budden is wrong because, yes, you're the face, which makes you the leader.
Yeah.
Right? So as a leader, if you know the chemistry is off, shit is fucked up a little bit, it's your job now to be able to orchestrate cohesiveness. Like, all right, let's go 2 days to cap, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do something where y'all.
I think he's trying to do that now, but I feel.
But you was supposed to been do that. Like as a
Mm-hmm.
leader, that's what leader qualities. Like you recognize certain things. Like, all right, word, let's go on a all boys vacation. Let's go on all men vacation.
Tom Brady, I'll take a pay cut. You know what I mean? Bring him on. You feel
You
me?
feel me? You have to show that leadership qualities, and I don't think he did that.
Yeah,
So he's
like
wrong.
a lot of things. Like
He's wrong.
Like his explanations on a lot of things, like I don't understand. Like I don't understand a lot of things he try to explain. Like, but hey, it's entertaining, man. This is what we say about New Jersey guys that's in the. You wasn't here when we talked about it. Like New Jersey guys who on in the culture, whether it's sports or entertainment, it's kind of weird, man. Like they be all on some weird shit, man. You got Kyrie Irving, Joe Budden. These guys is not the best representatives for New Jersey. I'm just saying, man. I love them though, man. Shout out to Kyrie Irving, shout out to Joe Budden, man. But these guys be representing Jersey wrong, man.
Yeah.
We need a Jersey need like a Fabulous, like somebody cool type of shit.
Just solid. Like,
yeah,
you
like
feel me?
we need somebody cool to represent.
Solid,
God,
bro.
damn.
I stick with red, man. I stick with red, man.
Red is solid. Yo.
Red, all right, I give you that. I give you that.
Because real talk, no matter who you are, right? He pulled up one time.
Redman is respected by all of the top MCs,
and then he's respectable. Like he didn't know us. He didn't know me from a whole. He didn't know me. He pulled up on a barbecue, said hi to everybody. He was just, you know what I'm saying, the life of the
he
party.
A regular dude.
Yeah, like see, that's solid. That's thorough. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean. Like on somebody who out there, who big and who out there, everybody love.
Yeah, getting it right now.
I mean, hey, we got Michael B. Jordan. I mean, I know Mar don't think he the best actor, but I mean,
think
shit.
so. I think
he
you
probably
think he's the best actor, Mar?
No, he don't think he's a good actor, but I feel like Michael B. Jordan
I
probably.
think he's good, man.
I think he's one of the coolest niggas representing Jersey right there. I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
I think he's one of the coolest niggas right there. I don't know.
I think so too, man.
But hey, it is what it is, man. Listen, man. Yo, Money Heist coming on Netflix. That's just sidebar. I'm gonna be watching that tonight. That's just some shit I'm gonna be doing later.
Let's talk about that new Law and Order, that organized crime.
You watched that?
Law and Order?
So I ain't know. I don't watch Law and Order, but they got organized crime now.
Organized crime.
My girl was telling me
I
about that
like
last
that
night.
now.
Yeah.
So,
I like
what is-
that.
all right, Lord, we got SVU, we got
I like that.
SVU, the Special Victims Unit. Then you got the regular Law and Order,
Yeah.
and now organized crime. Like,
Organized
what is-
crimes, mafia.
Oh, so they going
I
at
like
like mob
that.
niggas and shit like
Yeah.
that.
I like to
Russians
see
and all
shit
that
like
shit.
that.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like Law and Order been like,
It's just something about the mafia presence. I just love what I think I don't know if I idolize how they ran business. I don't know if I admire the way they orchestrated their whole system.
It's just cool shit, man. Like,
It's just
I think
some
we
cool
just like,
motherfucking shit,
like,
man.
yo,
For real.
like when you a part of the culture, it don't matter if you black, white, Spanish, Asian, whatever. Like you like cool shit. That's the reason you a part of the culture in the first place. You got guys like China Mac, a Chinese
It's the
guy.
culture right here. Niggas don't even see that shit.
That's Keisha from Belly. Like
That's
you
the
just
first
like cool
crush.
shit.
That's my first crush, man.
What, from Belly or
Just
or
period. Like I knew I like a woman like
hold on.
this.
But was she a crush from Belly or Bronx Tale?
Bronx Tale, but really with the belly, it was like, all right, I seen her from Bronx Tale. Oh, she like that?
Oh,
I was
alright.
just like, oh shit, that's the type of woman I need, man.
I get what you saying. You could like her in Bronx Tale, but in Belly, you want to fuck her. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I get what you mean.
It's over.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It's over.
Man.
And Belly, yeah, I definitely want to smack. Like, you wanted to be DMX and Belly. Like, that was the nigga, man. Tommy, man. Shout out to DMX, man. We brought it full circle back to DMX, man. Like,
For real.
I really want DMX, man, to pull through this, man. Like, even
And
if
be
it don't,
functional.
even if it don't require him to do music anymore, like, that's cool with me. Like, I just want him to pull through, man. Real talk, man. But before we get out here, I want to bring up one more topic. And, you know, we spoke on it last week, but I didn't see the interview with Saweetie.
Okay.
On the Justin show, whatever that show is. She did a podcast.
She did.
And not too much about it. I just wanted to, from a fella's perspective, if your girl was on the podcast with her ex-boyfriend, right? And she talking about having a threesome with you and another nigga. Like how was that conversation when you get back home? Like when she walked through the door, what's the first thing you saying to her?
Ain't no conversation, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no conversation. You leave her?
I had her shit packed at the door, man.
Like you could just tell the,
I mean,
the level,
even if the
level of
comment,
respect is all the way gone.
Yeah, I
That
don't
shit
even want to see you.
gone.
Like, why do I
That
want to
shit
look at it? I don't even
gone.
want to look at you.
all right, look, to shoot her a little bit of bell, right? I
No
believe
bell.
it was a little.
No ding dong.
Listen,
Who gets nothing, man?
when she said when she made the comment about I would let him find a nigga we gonna have a threesome with, I think it was kind of a joke almost. Like that's what I took it as. Even though I still wouldn't have liked it if that was my girl, I didn't take it that serious. Like to the point where, oh, I'm a pack of shit, she gotta go type of shit. I thought of it as kind of like a joke. Like she didn't want to really answer the question. So she kind of like threw it off to make people laugh and shit like that. That's how I took it. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Nah, man.
I could be wrong.
Fucked up all the way around.
Yeah, man.
The whole conversation, she could have said no comment, man.
Now she there with her ex-boyfriend. Now that's a whole
Exactly.
nother. Yeah, that
That's a
definitely
whole
bring
nother-
another element to it.
Yo, I appreciate Quavo for putting up with that for that long. Like I ain't know what you was going through, brother. I ain't know
she
you
was
was going
bugging.
through,
She
bro.
be bugging with the whole.
You was going
like,
through a lot, brother. You was
Yeah,
going
like-
through a lot.
And then
Like-
like the chick she was up there with, who I don't know if she was with him or they was just part of the audience, but like it was like a lot of gold digger vibes going on, and that's cool. Like if that's what you want out of life, and if
Oh,
you want
it's
to be a
not
gold
cool,
digger,
man. It's not
no, I'm
cool.
saying like to each his own.
It's not cool.
It's not cool, but
cool.
what I mean, like if that's what you want, I can't tell you not to chase motherfuckers with money and shit like that. That's what you want to do it. But my thing is, don't be mad when you lonely and single, cause it ain't too many rich motherfuckers out here. And the rich motherfuckers that is out here, we talking about 5% or 1% of motherfuckers out here. And the rich motherfuckers don't want you.
Big fact.
They don't want you.
And yo, another thing too, like, you know what I mean? Niggas that, got money, sometimes that money be the bye-bye money. You Like no bullshit. Like they'll set you up. It's like chess. It's like, all right, boom, boom. All right, boom, boom. All right, this bitch got 1,500. All right, bye, bitch.
Yep. Get up out of here.
Get up out of here. That 1,500 was for you to go.
I do it like I like how Floyd do it, man. I like how Floyd Mayweather do it, man. I like how he handle his relations and all that, man. You know.
He got the bag already for the girl.
Yeah. They don't have to go to the
They don't gotta go to the
store.
store. They don't got none of that. Here you go.
Yeah, he sprinkled a little bit on them and then send them their way, man.
Yeah. No. The women's all the women's accessories that people that the girls talk about nowadays, like the Birkin bags and all that, he has them already in his house.
Exactly.
So if he meet a girl, you know, yeah, come like you with me, like you feel me? They start dating or whatever it is they do. She walk in there and just pick one. Which one you want? Oh, you want the yellow one? Yeah, somebody had that last week. You know, she going here. Hey, you want this one?
I'm saying give him the honey. Give him the honey, not the money, man.
But when you leave, yeah, put that shit back because somebody else gonna need to use that in the future. Yeah, put it back. I like that. I ain't gonna lie, I like it.
I like it a lot too.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cause look, they get what they want as long as you with me, cause that's my bag. It's a pocketbook. I don't wear them. This is for women, but it's mine.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
So put it back when you're done.
Yeah,
So they renting it.
Yeah, I like that.
Put it back.
I'm gonna take that down, man. If I ever get to that level, I'm gonna take that motherfucking note down.
Yo, quick take. It's a yes or no question before we get up out of here. Do y'all like how much they play Pop Smoke on the radio?
No.
No, hell no.
No, I don't. I love Pop Smoke, recipes Pop Smoke, but they play it way too much on the radio. Please, just switch it up a little bit. Like, please. Yeah, man, that's it, man.
Yeah,
that's it. They play that shit way too much.
Way too much.
Shout out to Pop Smoke, recipes Pop Smoke, though. But
my girl, like, shit, I don't even know if he dead. Is he dead? Like, you know.
Those are new songs, the ones that's on the radio,
it's
right?
all new. And, you know, he got a movie that came out.
He got a movie coming out, yeah.
Yo, he was moving at a very fast rate. Like, he was moving.
To like have a movie. Like, he was basically a new artist when he got killed.
He was moving, but they over, you know, packing the whole radio system with this shit.
That's New York for you, man.
It's crazy.
But the crazy shit about how
we got Chef G, we got Sleepy Hollow, we got a lot of other artists.
22 G's, Fabio Foreign.
You got a lot of other
They got
artists.
a lot of music to play.
You can play other artists, bro.
But not even to go into the whole Pop Smoke thing, but it was just, I just find it sad that this guy, like he got killed before his first album came out. And he didn't even really have a real beef. Like, it wasn't like on no...
Hating niggas shit.
Yeah, but I don't even think it was that. I think it was just opportunity these guys seen. He was a little careless about taking pictures and having your location on and taking pictures with the address right behind you. It was just a little reckless. And you got some guys who out there who know the lay of the land, seen the opportunity, and took it.
But the thing about it is you ain't got nothing on you. You ain't got no.
No, he had a gun. He had a gun. I think he returned fire or something. But I think the reason the fact that he had a gun.
Somebody left the doors open. All that. There was like a whole bunch of other stuff going on.
Back door. Yeah, they got through.
Somebody got to jump on him.
Yeah, they definitely got to jump. You gotta understand these guys who these guys go to from out here on the East Coast, go out there on the West Coast, go to Hollywood Hills. It's all nice. You think it's all good. But you gotta understand, a couple miles away, it's gangland. A couple miles away, and these guys over here, they know the lay of the land up here. This is their neighborhood, even though this is the suburbs. It's 10-minute drive.
And it's not even that. Like, yo, like I tell niggas all day, like, you know what I'm saying, like, personally for me, get you that one woman, you know what I mean, and lock down, like, because I say that, I done met beautiful women out here, bro, like beautiful. And at the end of the day, the most beautiful women I met, they the most shysteiest.
Oh yeah, them be the gold digger bitches.
Always.
Them be the bitches. Them be the females that'll set you up. Like, I done been involved in a couple shits like that where the girl will literally set a guy up, and it's like, it's foul, bro. Like, it's so foul out here. So, and I think that's what his downfall was. Like, it was a woman or multiple women that
like a party or something.
He let in, he smashed. They let niggas know with the back. They went to the back door. They probably unlocked the motherfucker, and they got in, bro.
But it's just like if you had, let's say in South Orange, right? let's say if South Orange was Hollywood Hill and you had a bunch of rappers flooding the South Orange every once in a while to rent houses up there. You know how many Nork niggas would be up there trying to run in them shits?
For real. For real.
They gonna try it. That's just what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Like, you gotta be careful.
Definitely
you gotta
do.
move smart. You know what I mean? Keep you some security.
Don't be showing your money on the gram, man.
Hey, look, man. Listen, rappers, if you go to LA, because LA is the places a lot of these home invasions and shit happen. When you go to LA, man, just go in the hotel, man. Ain't nobody running up and doing no home invasion in the hotel. Stay in the hotel. That's what I would do. That's the safest bet. Just stay in the hotel. Like, cause you can't nobody really get to you in a hotel like that. Know what I mean? Like, it's too many.
Everywhere.
But or this what I usually do. No bullshit. I did it last time I was in Cali. You know how a special request shit when you doing an Airbnb. Yo, I changed a lot. Like, I need to change.
You need a whole new lock.
I need a whole new lock with a key. I'll give you the extra bread for that, but I don't feel comfortable. You know what I mean? And I did that, and it worked. You know what I mean? I was staying in Los Angeles in an Airbnb, and they changed the lock for me and gave me a new key.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I just think it's like when you in the midst like that, you in that environment, man. You done went to the store, went to Louis, went to this, went to that. Then you go to the strip club. You done did this. You done did that. Then you went to this bar. Did that. Like, you amongst sharks. You see them. You right amongst them. You know what I mean? You gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. So you gotta either choose to be with the sharks or you gotta choose to be modest, man. You gotta choose to like live your life simple, man.
Yeah,
Said it best.
They said it best, man. Yo, man, that's Hot Saweetie Podcast, episode 77, man. I'm B-High, that's Sash24, that's Hes973. Make sure you follow us on Instagram.
used to us, bitch!
Hot Saweetie Podcast, man. We out of here. See y'all next week, man. You already know.
Keep some OG in the raw, make sure it's stuff. Take my time with this shit, can't never rush. Just hit a lick on my shit for the bucks.
I've been smoking on Za before I jumped off the stage. Nike techno from them buildings, you get shot for these ears. Why you begging for attention? Get a grip, no one cares. It was blood, sweat, and tears. Now it's money in the air. Yeah, this that Zaza, I know you smell it in the air. Yeah, bust her ass, I ain't even need